For real. Crawford 100%. Crawford is 100%. If he ain't 100%, he 90%. He's still gonna fight. He's still gonna fight. That's just what it is. Forget that damn shoulder.
From what you saw then from training, do you think he's carrying the weight well then?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I saw it in his legs. I could see it in his arms and his shoulders. And it's distributed evenly.
That's always one of the hardest things to do, is going up many weight classes to beat a nationally bigger guy. If he can do that, we're talking about he's one of the greats, you know?
Reports have sparked concern about Terence Crawford's preparation for his upcoming fight against Canelo Alvarez. According to Top Boxing News, rumors are circulating that Crawford may be dealing with a lingering shoulder injury heading into the bout this Saturday. This speculation has raised doubts about whether Crawford will enter the ring fully healthy, leaving fans and analysts questioning if the injury could impact his performance under the bright lights. However, former world champion Tim Bradley Jr. dismissed these rumors, emphasizing that no one outside Crawford's close circle truly knows what's happening in his training camp. Bradley confidently stated that when fight night arrives, Crawford will be ready, whether at 100% or slightly less, and remains determined to perform at his best. His unwavering confidence reflects his belief that Crawford's skill, mentality, and toughness enable him to handle adversity, regardless of minor setbacks. By dismissing injury rumors, Bradley reinforces the image of Crawford as a fighter who never makes excuses and always enters the ring fully committed.
Bradley, you already know the rest. F that damn shoulder. We don't care about that shoulder. We don't care about that shoulder. Man, I see some bozos talking about, his shoulder hurt and all this. You don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. You just talking just to talk. You have no clue what's going on in Crawford's camp. No clue. So shut up, bozo. Man, tired of this, man. Golly. Even the stuff about Boots beating the hell out of Canelo. Fugazi. That's not true. That was not true. That was not true. Man, everybody always creating stupid ass narratives just to get views, yo. For real. Crawford 100%. Crawford is 100%. If he ain't 100%, he 90%. He's still gonna fight. He's still gonna fight. That's just what it is. Forget that damn shoulder. Bro, this is what we signed up for. This is part of being a fighter. That's what it's part of. This is what you wanted. This is what you got. This is what comes with it. That's it. Stop making excuses. Don't want to hear that, man. Hell no. No excuses. No team. Winner takes all on this one. That's how that go. Winner takes all. We don't want to hear no damn excuses by anybody. I know I don't. Hell no. Canelo win fair and square. He win fair and square. That's just what it is. He's the better fighter. Period. If Crawford wins fair and square, he's the better fighter. That's what it is. Period. I don't want to hear nothing about no weight. I don't want to hear none of that. Nope. They the same damn weight. That's what they are. On fight night, they might be a different weight.
Saudi boxing advisor Turki Alalshik, instrumental in bringing major events to the kingdom, expressed excitement about the magnitude of this fight. He called it the biggest boxing event for Saudi Arabia, highlighting both the scale of the promotion and the global attention it's attracting. When asked about how Crawford is managing the challenge of moving up in weight, Turki responded with confidence, assuring that both fighters will arrive fully prepared and at their best. His comments underscore the professional environment being fostered for this mega fight, ensuring that Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford have every opportunity to showcase their skills. For Alalshik, the focus is on making boxing history in front of a worldwide audience.
It's been good. It's been good. And this is the biggest fight in the last 10 years.
What do you make of Terence Crawford's shape? He posted that photo with the six-pack. How do you think he's handling the weight?
This is the fight, the biggest fight for them. And they will be ready 100%, both of them.
Thank you very much.
Oscar De La Hoya, the legendary promoter and Hall of Famer, weighed in on the challenges Crawford faces in this fight. He pointed out that moving up to face Canelo Alvarez is a significant leap, especially after Crawford's year-long layoff. De La Hoya explained that Crawford would need to deliver a flawless performance to overcome Canelo's power and experience. Conversely, De La Hoya believes Canelo's strategy might be more straightforward: withstand Crawford's punches, manage the pace, and leverage his size and strength. His insights come from years of experience in boxing and promotion, recognizing how weight and activity levels are crucial factors in determining the outcome of high-profile fights.
Do you feel that Terence has a shot in beating Canelo Alvarez?
When I watched Terence Crawford get rattled and rocked by Yorkis Gamboa, who's a natural 30-pounder, it's going to be a huge problem when he gets hit by Canelo, who's a natural 175. So he fights at 175. He's fighting these big monsters.
Right. Yeah.
He's not getting rattled at all.
Right. No.
Berlanga's a big kid.
Right. Yeah.
So it makes me think, I mean, how is Crawford going to keep him away for 12 rounds? Canelo's going to come at him hard.
Right.
But then again, I think about Crawford's abilities and his IQ and his footwork.
Boy Anthony, Executive Club, getting a fresh haircut. But just want to talk about Canelo. Crawford is coming up this weekend and everybody's excited. Here in Vegas, the electricity is in the air. So look, even though these guys are combined almost 80 years old, it should be a good fight. And let me tell you why. Crawford is coming up 2 weight classes and he's coming off a year's layoff. So that's a huge advantage for Canelo. If Canelo forces his will on him, he'll probably be 190 pounds inside the ring on fight night. I give him a great shot in the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th round to knock out Crawford. If he doesn't do that, then Crawford is going to box his ears off. It might be another Mayweather versus Canelo. Remember when Mayweather was just schooling him and making him look silly? That can happen again this Saturday. So everything has to be perfect for Crawford. He has to use his footwork. He has to use his speed, his combinations, his ring IQ. He has to stay disciplined. And Canelo, all he has to do is take Crawford's punches, but he cannot be comfortable inside the ring.
During the pre-fight press conference, Crawford directly addressed the rumors about his supposed shoulder injury. Instead of showing frustration, he responded with sarcasm and humor, joking about the speculation to defuse it. This reaction demonstrated Crawford's mental toughness and confidence, highlighting his ability to stay composed under pressure. Known for thriving in the spotlight, Crawford refused to let doubts or rumors distract him or give his opponents a psychological edge. His calm, humorous response reinforced his reputation as a fighter who remains focused and unshaken, even amidst controversy.
Thank you.
Hey, Terence, how are you? This is Chava Rodriguez from ESPN account. You know, to be involved in this kind of events has a lot of rumors, and you already know that everybody or many people saying that, I don't know if the left one, the right one, or both, but somebody says that you have some kind of problem in any one of your shoulders. Can you just clarify what is your position about those rumors?
Yeah, my shoulder messed up, everyone. So don't tell Canelo. Maybe the right, maybe the left, but it's both of them. I'm having problems with my shoulders. Keep that under wraps.
And finally, everybody say that Canelo is gonna be the favorite in the stadium with a lot of people supporting him. But what about Omaha? Do you feel many people from Omaha is coming to support you this weekend right here in the Allegiant Stadium?
Former welterweight champion Shawn Porter, who has shared the ring with Crawford, provided a detailed assessment of Crawford's physical preparation. Having observed his training camp closely, Porter praised Crawford's added muscle and improved conditioning. He noted that Crawford's increased mass appears balanced across his body, with visible improvements in his legs, chest, and arms. Porter emphasized that this development is crucial because it suggests Crawford has not sacrificed speed or agility in pursuit of size. Instead, he believes Crawford's gains are strategic and functional, equipping him to compete effectively against a naturally larger opponent like Canelo.
What do you think most people get wrong when they're thinking of putting on weight for fights?
Most boxers don't lift weights. That's kind of the no-no in boxing. But as I like to say, when you're putting on weight, it has to be muscle. You can't put on fat. You can't put on, sluggish nothing. So the best thing a fighter can do when he's trying to gain 10 pounds to fight at another weight class is hit the weights, up your protein and things of that nature. I saw the man eat. The man is eating brilliantly. He's doing it all right. And that's what I meant when I said, you know, when he decided to take on this challenge and Canelo Alvarez, it takes a good 2 years to successfully put on 10 pounds, along with successfully putting on 10 pounds to get your body to acclimate to that weight, right? So when people talk about him being out of the ring for 13 months, they really have to also accept they have to understand that he's been working and training for everything that he needs to do on fight night against Canelo Alvarez.
So you saw him in camp as he was building and putting that weight on, and you said that you think he's doing it right. From what you saw then from training, do you think he's carrying the weight well then?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I saw it in his legs. I could see it in his arms and his shoulders, and it's distributed evenly. You'll get a lot of guys who are bottom heavy. You know, they don't have much on the top half. So once you get to the inside, they don't have a lot that they can do with you from this standpoint. I know a lot of people are concerned with Canelo Alvarez. Should he get in close? What's the strength situation going to be like? Well, Crawford's put on the right muscle mass in the chest area, in the ab region, and in the arms and things of that nature. I think he's going to be able to handle the strength just fine.
The others say, like, no, that's 2 more weight classes. Like, once he gets touched by Canelo, it's going to be different.
I am concerned about him absorbing a Canelo punch, especially through the course of 12 rounds. We do know this about Canelo. He's going to slow down. You know, so I think if anything, Canelo would try to start fast and bang on him and break him down before he gets later, and he still got that kind of steam. But you know, there's so many components that make a champion. There's so many components that make a great, a legend. It's just so much to go into. It's a conversation that lasts an hour easily when we talk about all of the components that Terence Crawford has, all of the components that Canelo have, and how we find how they even out and who trumps one another. You know what I mean? We tried to do that with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, and we see how that panned out. You know what I mean? So,
despite positive reports from inside the camp, Crawford faced scrutiny after a photo surfaced showing him with a slight belly during a meeting with Ilya. Fans quickly questioned whether the image reflected his true condition, especially since earlier training photos appeared more impressive. The contrast fueled debate on social media about whether Crawford was genuinely in peak shape for such a high-stakes fight. This kind of scrutiny is common in big fights, where every detail is analyzed and magnified, adding extra pressure on fighters to maintain a perfect public image.
Well, first and foremost, the reaction to the photos. I'm in the gyms all the time, and I was in the gyms when these photos came out. So the first photo that dropped was the one of Terence looking all jacked up and ripped and lean and glistening and perfect lighting. And I think he actually posted it himself. And all the guys in the gym were like, yo, Crawford looks sick. He's in great shape. He's going to win. He's going to knock Canelo out, blah, blah, blah. Then a couple days later, the photo on the right comes out where he meets Ilya Zipora. And he looks fleshy and he doesn't look great. He does, like exactly the champ said, it's probably, pre-workout. He probably just drank a bunch of water after the workouts. He's a little bit bloated. He's also not flexing. He's relaxed.
Respected trainer and analyst Teddy Atlas shared his thoughts on Crawford's physical appearance, praising his current shape. According to Atlas, Crawford looks scary, and he believes this is a sign he's prepared for a career-defining performance. Atlas has been a longtime supporter of Crawford's talent, and he continues to stand by his prediction that Crawford will succeed. He points out that Crawford's focus, discipline, and hunger are what will set him apart from Canelo. Known for his blunt honesty, Atlas's endorsement carries weight, especially as he emphasizes that physical condition alone isn't enough. Crawford's determination and mental readiness are equally crucial.
Vaguely proposed. Well, a lot of people poo-pooed it. No, Crawford's too small. Forget about it. Doesn't make sense. When it was going through those times, I didn't hesitate. I said Crawford. I'm not changing now. I see. Listen, both guys have gotten older. I don't know. I hope it's not. And I'll put the disclaimer out there first. I'm not poo-poo. I'm not raining on anyone's parade. I think it's a very interesting fight, and I hope it's a great fight. And they're making it so big. They're really bringing everything out for this fight. Dana White, his first involvement in boxing, in a promotion of a fight like this. I know he's involved with Walsh, the Irish kid. But I mean, his first really foray with boxing in this kind of way and level with Turkey Al Sheikh, and they're they're not holding anything back. I mean, they're putting everything into this. I remember how excited everyone was for the Mayweather fight with Pacquiao. As it turned out, it was 5 years too late. It didn't happen when probably it should have, to really give us a chance to really have a great fight. And people were very disappointed. And I'm hoping that don't happen, and I don't think it will.